I say macho na onye mau. Macho I say na wosi melagbe. I say meleku megbe o. Wuti kokwe ana oji fofia. Oh, I say macho na onye mau. Macho I say na wosi melagbe. I say meleku megbe o. Wuti kokwe ana oji fofia. Agbe mavome, agbe mavome, agbe mavome, agbe mavome, agbe mavome. Ebusi for Biribi Gyegye ena o hwe ewo Onua TV na che ne ma pankoten ena ye de bro o hwe se ne madresi ene se ne ma fa me ho a me de te ha no mu se ya o bebisa ho se eden na ekoso na enne me set me matade hyem bibia asesa na me kai o se Ghana month mu ena ye wo enti bebia me ti de hesia de o be frɛ me a edini ye ba kope eye mamaga sefako the fifth Ani na che se me dress na me de tie na me de kire wo se Ghana month mo ye wemu yi eye mani gye eye me ahoawo a se me adwabroni papa bi mona gucci me nso me ye ayigbeni ba a me ho ofe na me hu twa enya asem ketwa me san so eye nana hema papa bi na igbemu de ohema ye frɛ no mamaga enti no hia me okrom a throughout the Ghana month ne de eye mamaga sefako the fifth Biribi Gyegye ena me de bro no kai se ye dwumedie ye be streaming live e wo Facebook Onua TV nti bomodin a ne ko follow yen baby bia wo bia Onua TV ye social media platforms ni nyina Onua TV na hwe ne be koso ende e wo Ghana month nwuma no ma hyehyɛ no mo ena ende me de be bro ena nso de history ena me de bro about yen ayigbefo no Medini nyina ebebro ewe dwumade so moma yentwa ehosema na yemra na efe dwumade no to asosisia Okay, ebusiafo I afeya na odu TV no ato Onua TV and na Screen Goddess adwaproni papa monagochi Biribi Gyegye adwumade ena mede ebro from the beautiful village of Onua TV na say the village no for Ghana month no ha ena yetena se fefefe me pandit ye de adwumade ebebremo na ye ka Ghana month a ena nkofo bebre adwen ho se Ghana month no de sen na epa akire after 68 years of independence no how far ena Ghana ababedru enunti March abusumi a ye wo mu yi ena ye yi ato wo se the entire month no and the babe display beautiful cultures and beautiful traditions ena ye babe display e wo Biribi Gyegye adwumade a kiremu na me ankasa adwabroni a meti he obi bebisa se se ne mo na katwi pa oye twi ni ana twi ye language bia manage ho pa nanso ubisa me se me ankasa poten me ye de be ni a ende na enwum na me di hyemu ma wo no me to ye intro no se wa wo ye enya afi no bia be ka kiro na me ankasa metie me ye ayigbeni esanso ye kroboni enti Ghana month yi de ayigbe krobo ehun beautiful traditions ena me de ebebro na se me ya ayigbeni ni nti no me pese ansana ye de topics no ebe hyehyɛ so no na me pese me mamo brief history about ayigbefo now ayigbefo no nso no ye wo history bebre ye betimi a kyerɛw ne eba ye nti a ye frɛ ye ewe mo amofrɛ ewe no we have the genesis of how the name came about but me nya abotre adwen ho sanam say no Ghana month eden na Ghana month e pa kyerɛ kyerɛ sɛ ye yankasa ye papa yadie nyina eye osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah de ne ho ebo afode eto ho ono ene na nyonkofo se omo beboa ama yagye independence anase yagye fa hodie efi abrofo nsem se ne be Ghana ebefa ne ntoma pa efra na Ghana ebe den ebegye ne ho Ghana nkasa be di ne ho yankasa ebetimi take care of your affairs enye obia na be den ebe kire yen nia yebeye na ansana tradition no anase history no me de beba no me pese me introduce me pundits ende ye ne omo ebe den ebe cheche adwen efa ye topics no ho ende me ankasa me papa me bibia Prophet Kum Chacha waje na konwa kama papa
mame
like your phone number
malekuku efua
oh ma obi amba phone number aglobe ma phone papa ka say ma phone me phone
bi
vio katande strong de amasi ma phone
yeah bonjour
papa no me bisa se enkwala no obi ahon ye
asa
ntu de o be ka se
me de say min ko bi
da bi ko bi
mi ko bi pe enkwala de ya Baza ohun ye de
papa me ho ye
ohun ayefe why is so beautiful
me da say Owi Royals omo na omo siesie me ho Owi Royals traditional say deco and I say styling center bia anything that has to do with tradition all the traditions in Ghana siesie ho o ya santini ba o ya sa pepepe
oh nice one
ti me wo hwa na e frame me say nana hima na nkasa oh yeah adan hima na nkasa I Madam Owino. Ha, or say a job running me obia on Missy me show.
Okay.
Ha, into one cassa baba and then no abc me.
Nice one.
Your no cassa and no buy on ya botre. Just what papa
dress so equoye.
And that's papa me or him.
Just I will not say easy.
Papa.
Bibia coca.
That papa mania papa.
Oh,
papa feel Miko jo. Mereku phone number.
Mereku me phone. Apemeto.
O phone. Viode.
Oh, I'm fine. They are fine.
So how they phone?
Phone.
Aleshua.
Oh,
Luciano le fine.
No fear, no, you're fine.
Akbenama wu.
Thank you.
Miko jo. Wait, yes, already has here.
It is a ufile ni mwa wahame.
Mate.
It is a udile ni mwa.
Mate.
Ana pasu dile ni mwa.
And yes, I only bonjour
baby. Baby so.
I said, Papa one who was sis.
I say, Brony bi okofo di friend betom. Brony ni di betom. Mo say obi to me try or can not tom. The betom.
And yes, afa no. Afa. Apiki. And then I did not pick it. Because na Ghana month no how do you see the euphoria?
No, I think it's a peke.
I think it's about time I say Ghana for that tradition. Yeah, we are really celebrating it well.
Me feel say I can match and
throughout the year.
Culture dey here.
Yeah.
Culture dey here sell pa because say I also address one will say obi baby say I him fan no address but uchiche mo fine.
Yeah.
It's Matthias say me sua de sisi me no te here.
Yes.
And I think that
it is more so because I say it is always good for us to know each other's history. Your cultures meaning history will be something about or say tutu and I say your friend is saying the or charming in golden stool yes in story so I think it is imperative say yes because you could do a manonia we don't represent tribe no more. We represent Ghana.
Exactly.
Inti say kodu baby na brofo no baby sa me anything about Asantefo a metimi ama history.
Okay, obisa eye ewefo betimi aka
metimi
Eastern region with
North Fonso. Exactly.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
And I think say the whole of this month no, yeah, the be yes no. Yeah, say it's my history each and every week I beba. But that's me kojo. Oh my nana.
Yeah.
Like your phone ama.
My phone. Our phone.
Nyama phone. The via day strong day.
Strong phone. The via phone.
Okay. It will say that the audience maybe some question and also be some question be.
And yeah, kasa.
Yeah, okay.
There's a software so I pick it.
Need an abetum. Abetum mama no.
And go ye. I said your can also body language and said your quantity. I said obre.
See, I had to mini Mikojo, ye beat you into area.
Out there, you do the next one and they say, that's a Biana will be at the Anutumus or Qua or Mresa, said the old Breno.
Debbie Busana, Musana, Obusa, Miss Busano.
Now, the Obisana, San Bisano.
Debbie before Sunny, say Ubizana said, no one is on the baby sow. But would look at bonjour. Bonjour, you know,
I know you're French.
Na say French and kai gbehu.
That be
and I will try Togo for ka French into now.
I say you swear.
Yeah, okay.
I know see you swear.
Mate papa. Derek the money.
Mona.
Like your phone number.
Me disturb me.
Oh, Cho. Anya kema.
Let me be in my lane.
F1.
Eh, ma de kukuesia.
Dina we be aboko.
Nyame adu na nso eh.
Nyame adu me ho ye.
I like the language though. But
yeah, kasa is sexy.
Very sexy.
Yeah.
Not just sexy with the language,
yeah,
but it's sexy with the ladies
as
well.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Young kanchira.
I'm say school time no okomi bi.
Oh, school time.
That enkomo bi na yedi papa ka enkomo bi na yedi wo ka mu da no ai gbeni ba bi okofa ya o say ase ohun ni ho anu ase ga ai
ka kire o say wa
oh yeah
aduane nua mu bibi bia yedi ye huni ye yo ba sima
oh yeah ladies I give the credit because I say
ye ho san so ye fe
mo toto ne ma yie
you know
munim ni yie
yeah, oh, kasa ni full for confidence. Kasa ni oh, so kasa.
Oh, men kasa half but me simunim ni ye.
Ye.
Munim ni ye.
As I go no money.
And I also chi no more do na me say
chi no kra me said anti ni ye.
I don't to Omar Raps.
Oh my boss.
Oh, the person will come back to
me. Papa the fakukudo ne kama ne.
We are saying no say we are saying no Onua.
No, obi
Onua na person will come back to kuduro.
Oh yeah, baba, ladies are fantastic in every aspect of their endeavors they find themselves. Basically, many be an anti-pain.
Okay.
And from the records.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they are there.
They are there. When you say when you say they are there, what are you trying to say?
Yeah. They represent themselves.
In what capacity?
In that capacity. Me
Jojo amwaka.
Obeya mamaka.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, so sweet. I see.
In what capacity? How sweet are we? On a scale of 100.
BBM.
Okay.
BBM saying.
Oh, yeah, BBM.
See, papa. Oh, come for you. You were nim. Na come for you because I before ma. Ye dem before ye dem ba ku say.
I wa den. Ye ti mo se pa.
E ba ko pende susu.
Adam for krobo for ho.
E won so fada for ne krobo for ma na de sa se me ba dia ye nyanko ye.
O say Adam for na igbe for na nkasa no. I say
krobo ne aigbe.
Krobo ne aigbe ni we na say ye nyina ye migrate from ye the free Egypt ye the be rure mu wo Ilefe wo Nigeria.
Krobo for ne de ensensem wo mo ho.
Me patron sembe.
And ye de no be next week because next week ye the krobo history and the
exactly.
And go straight to I before. Ebusiafo na on the 6th of March and Ghana 68 years na ye can Independence Day na ye nyina ya dwen akwakosi and enye se ye nyina ewiase nyina okọ amanone okọ all the big schools abroad utimi hu se abrofokra etena se esua ade efa yankasa ya papa eye osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah sa Kwame Nkrumah ne de esese nke ye boni din a bibie wo bia etimi sori gina ye na so na yetimi salute no if you say ya papa no wa bre ni moje ni e de age Ghana ato hwamai amene ye ka Ghana wiase afane nyina omunim yen because of ya papa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na ene ye pese ye share the role a ayigbefo e play ye a omo support ye yankasa ya papa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah a ye de age fa hundie eto ho ama ene Ghana ababe ye Ghana yetimi kire ya adwen ye wo freedom of speech che say ahomache 12 kra wonam kromu a hwe enyom ama ende we are afane nyina say ye rate the top and I said the most peaceful countries in the world you will not go without the country Ghana. Yes, Sansu nim say Ghana is the gateway to West Africa. Edin Ghana ne de emu odru ye pa enti ende se wo hwe me na se wo ye Ghana ni a ma wani nje se wo ye Ghana ni ebusuafo ne ekoye ne se ye papa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah eba Volta region na oba Volta region no na owo nisuade hu bi enti no de ba Volta region na ya na history bi wo ho se ansana ye papa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah etimi enya independence eto ho no na eche se ochinye yenim se ye papa oyenzimani na ochin wechi ekro so saa se nka ohia ye nananom anase ohia abosomfo na omo den omo odin na omuntimi mmoa na nka yentimi enje Ghana emfi abrofo nsem enso ya papa ya enko oya enko ose no na wate se Volta region emwe bi ewo ho na Volta region ehipoten na ya papa ekopie ye okopie wo nogokpo na history no me ankasa me frɛ me wofa efo amuzu a oye one of the mouthpiece for Nogokpo shrine na me catch ne say omomoden no fa history ene ewo Biribi Gyegye adwumade so onfa ayigbefo history between the Ewes and Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah onfa nto ho na okane nyina wa igbe mu na okanwie a medofo se me ayigbe ni ba meti ide me cheche ni nyina mu enti moma yenkotie history no emra sisia
niko majima kwa simple kunyamba year 1956 Kwame Nkrumah Ghana kata kuda plebiscite nchi kuda cha Ghana wene ba shikafuta is Ghana wene ba shikafuta Gold Coast when he was fighting for the independent obronebe kana tomu shugbo no the independent ta na pen ajoin ple Togoland to West Togoland to wa ne yo nyine independent because number of years na if you are now independent ta Kwame Nkrumah va wo plebiscite yes or no le Volta region akayova Embassy a stroller Volta region control the whole region. Ike over play Danish or over play India so you can know. Keta vado dans l'homme. Kaka vado de somme. Kaka bala n'gopo. Ka a trust because you vous Danish you no nya a trust a trauma thing. When you kakabal a tronga, we never fully got through the keta faultim. You chiba a choy quanyu, which is annual ants over blibo, katanya kata, ammonia, but our way over clotture of no dashing cinnamon, Yokatawaku. Taura shimia to be fully and naka. I love one to back bring a halameshi by me, General Nogopoa. Kai coming to mas nyama kata into visit no gopo. Be ejiba ho independence na jua. Akai romo lolomo. Ube no plebisi manya banya tafatomo lalo alo ye blamo. Tangi jonya be va trogbo va katamu na trobo nenna yuna independence juko yo le do kishia ya chu hone vojua ka batafla che ona vanto na nyamonto a continue for don no mda yako etro yako the Ministry of Defense na Ghana gba the spiritual gates na Ghana to be kaja ro shrine enye nyare kama blona mo chone ba la pada mala mo ka to do respect enye fu Ghana mo gba da But I want to have a program with a TV3 in IV sectorji the Mokatamaneni. That from there coming to Manto, the cabinet members of Katova Nogokbo. Ayova Noboba Katam no trouble in you do your voji, your vojo la Ghana. Promise money by Yawama. Nya Glomo within 11 months to 1 year, Manya Viejo. To be Kaja in power. Coming to Maduji, at the Yavula Ghana. That ever do no go 1957. 2nd of 21st. February 21st, 1957. Ever do no go get a poma baleko 1 year. Alaba yento ochu fivo jono na agba donado coming to manto echi sign with a signature date ready exist number that from there we could appreciate that the Ghana gate security gateway is the standard god talk with Zakada from Nogopo. La calabnia wonye document kakene jimbi ya kongia de maglonya no akamo yo kama goma segoa they should research miamu mieli we tell them the visitors we tell them the truth the proof okay nya katako ma
aha enti yebusia na togbe amuzu ofri Nogokpo ono na wamaye the history behind Nogokpo shrine ene emwa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah eba Nogokpo shrine ebe Gyegye na na tietie mo pese me ye no briefly de me papa ne kan ni nyina ne se o se 1956 ena osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah echinye okoketa na odu keta no ena ye direct no ena obepie wo Nogokpo na mo nim the history behind the town itself Nogokpo eye aigbe word a kire se eno ayingekpo a ubetena si din ana sa na Nogokpo ase kire na Volta region open one of the shrines HSA oye yeka justice anase odi asem ye pa ura Nogokpo dia ubehu wonsem nyina no enu nti Dr. Kwame Nkrumah edi ekire ba ho na o kire mu a Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ebedu ho no na HSA bosom na nkasa ehu no ohun se no oye leader dada na chese wonu ankase hu se eniswade hu a osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ede to nani so no ade a obetimi accomplish enu nti Nogokpo shrine no ebisa anasem anase ne mpanifo besie se wona wonam wo hawo ne sen o se okache Nogokpo shrine no anase ni din a ye nim no eye Togbe Zakaja Hambosum ni dear friend Togbe Zakaja. Chirese oye the god of tender. Oye the god of tender. Enti osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Eshe Togbe Zakaja. Bosse se obuano. So obuano. ma otimi eji independence anaso ojifa hundie efri abrofo no nsem e de Ghana ejina o magana efa ne ntuma pafra magana fa ne ho edidi a ende ono osagefo ebesan ba na chi aba ono togbe ne ho anaso obeba the God of tender ne nchen na oba o hye ne bo se edan a omode no ahye mu no obeye edan ne kakra no besiesie mu kama enso ama tender God no ena God ne say nkroma se wakasa mate na ya igbefo de yanka nipa oba ye nchen a wo be kan ya ena yen yetimi kirew ne yetimi ye na se wankasa wachi mu a no wehu se you oba no gokpo a weni swade hu no ebebe mu no ene your heart desire no sa pepepe ena ebebe mu ama wo enti eba ne sa no ye gada enkrofo ne sa igbefo na kasa no che se shrine sinyina omo be gada ho no omo hu nkroma na omo se no ehwa na igbefo singers no ana se abosom no se omo pese omo komo a enwum bi wo ho a omo tato ne ade enkroma gina ho no ahwe ya na igbefo yi emai no omo start yi omo ntoma no omo de tufo man na che se spiritually no omo ehu ne dada se oye leader na ne de ne se emra na aigbefo ma no eto nwom no omo chante abosom no no omo to nwom yoba formally na gama ways of yazole formally na gama ways of yaz yoba formally na gama ways of yazole formally na gama ways of yazole minyakpona gauvio minyakpona gauvio minyakpona zokoto gale osi odona afokpa pedeun enyade jole no gokpo bigvakpoda. Oh, how I wish I was there. Inti no seni ade ne koye no God of thunder ne saka kire ne se wonyankofo bi nso wo ho a mo plane ade na se mo koje fa hundie na omo betray o na me menya be mu idie me yiyi omo nyina pie but eno no yebe ja eno ama politicians no. And so 1957 6th March and Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah eje independence ene ne namfofo eje independence ema Ghana ama ende Ghana asesa ne din from Gold Coast to Ghana enti no ayigbefo yenso yebo ye homodin pa yeba mu bi ansa na Ghana ene abeye Ghana. Derek Money enyum no u feel enyum no yoba formally na gama ways of yazole formally na gama ways of yazole minyakpona gauvio minyakpona gauvio minyakpona zokoto gale osi odona afokpa pedeun enyade jole no gokpo mi vakpona
unse oto nyum na no obi a ohwe screen is be a TV Onua TV assistance right and Gyegye no obebisa the origin of the song.
Yeah.
That is why to drive the person to where you are coming from.
Exactly.
In Tebema, your narration of the independence now, Kwame Nkrumah ko eko boa eko nokpo, is that the right word?
No gokpo
eko je no. Forgive me. Enye mekasa.
I know.
Yeah. Eko je no. Obia be take that mindset akohonum because of the uniqueness of the song now to
exactly.
And that is one thing that make Ghanaian stands out.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that within our system. Ya we bedu baby no. Ye be share say no na ye to bro for nyom. Meanwhile, it's time for us say be portray our culture and in our heritage.
Yeah.
Until we say what to nyom nyina em de pa mentia say but me follow. And time goes on, no, I keep following. At the end of the day, no, I become a fan of it. Whether I like it or I don't. And that is what we need to do. Until I remember Papa saying, you say the culture week and I say the month, you know, can say only March.
Yeah.
Can fan it through the years.
And we should also underline the part where Osagefo had roamed all over. Biso meti ye won say Osagefo frinzema. Yeti ye na nzema fon so mumu odin pa.
That is
one
so
I feel say every tribe any for instance, yeba amamuomua, ya papa John Dramani Mahama, wa appoint to obia any adwuma eseso woye. And you know, obia we are Greek minister, ni ntimi fa won kwhye finance. So I feel say if those other gods are not be a war gods, because your God no or war togbi Zakaja no, God of thunder no, or no or your warlord, or no kwako. What you say?
Sure.
And Ghana has to say, you know, when it comes to spiritual battle, and as a spiritual war against any other infant Sabia, Gambia for spiritual or money about war, Ubebanana, Togbi Zakaja, or no soon in the defense team. You know, Minister of Defense, no?
Yeah, but I am a need to say, Dr. Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah,
Yes.
Upper independence, no seeking spiritual defense.
Yes.
The importance of spiritual
and tradition
within the society.
Yes.
Because as it stands now, majority of the people think say,
yeah.
But enough forms are for a whole Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah to seek for spiritual help before getting independence for Ghana. I think say before contribution cannot be overlooked.
Baby
Yenkamo.
Debbie.
Just say the bar be higher dream.
Debbie, yes, sir. Say the ironic explanation. Besa me man say, sir, anka, bosom no bet me asoma se nkofre Nkrumah mbre no.
Yeah.
But one yes, sir.
Yeah.
Or twema on one kasa ba ne nchen.
Yeah.
Hansa na before naturally.
That is why
on be kan chiro near obetimi aya ma because secretary forward dia mo ka say ade ahwene pan kasa. Enti no wo ba
Metro ne metimi aye.
Good.
Yen kan yete ho.
Yeah, tie baby.
Kwa dia.
Ubehu ho ano. Say we fi say once upon a time ya nkofo kɔ hɔ. Obi say on me ada we so say me ne wada we say me ne wonda ye o say the side ye nkɔ ayi. Aha.
Yes.
God, they believe say the God of tender and justice no. Udu ono mo ono asem no odi asem no wono kretini mu.
Yeah.
Nti no so obehwa Nkrumah ndamfofo no kra na those days no omo plan ade na no mu bitre ni nyina no after odu no gokpo no se ne bosom no share ne boso obeyi omo nyina epie no ama Nkrumah nkasa hu omo no oyi omo nyina nso pie yansa na fa hodie no.
That's why the shrine has become very powerful as it stands right now.
It is still powerful.
Yeah, very powerful, and we don't.
And where I sit now, I'm proud to be an Ewe.
Into Wakohoana.
Obi say wako ni fie da na.
Yeah.
Na say ye nyina free fie ba ye cry.
Mate. Musa wo wakra. Oh yeah, o ba na okra dia ye. Ne hu ba bia oko.
I think and I think that it just happens to be one of the most powerful because the origin of Nogokpo warlord be na odebaye odi free Zakaja no bosom no odi free Dahomey nti agbefo no ye chiri tena ko Beni Dahomey.
Yeah.
Dahomey so ye another place
powerful place.
Okay, very
powerful.
Into the free ho and a buy. Into no sometimes people say no go asefo and as I before say etnea ko Beni. Because of that bosom no Togbi Zakaja no ye didn't free Dahomey and ye didn't eba ye didn't ra Ghana. What you say?
Matthias.
Into no what did Dahomey so I say?
When Dahomey na seba Matida.
Say it Beni.
Yeah.
Okay, the origin of that it's also I before your friend or Edda or snake your friend Edda.
Okay.
And a fear so your friend Ahome.
Inti snake.
It's no
sleeping
Dahomey.
Comfortably at the house.
No. Or fear. Or fear.
Okay.
It's
It's very deep.
Yeah, and because I think History Month is good.
Yeah,
we all get to learn,
this, sure.
and I can do much more of my tribe because I'm from there.
Yeah.
But subsequently, no. You be other tribes, and so it may study more on it, and then we do. But where they as a fitting collaboration, you be church oni nyina antino. So antino say, obi kacho say bia. Oh, I think say some time ago, yes, this Sakawa boy see. unse kakra omo si miko beni ba onim so obeko hu na se obako hu na se ma no ewo ehonomo. I think say God just made the West a defense for the entire country Ghana, a spiritual defense, because obinso ye powerful on kasa bebre. Papa so what you say?
I say Krobiwa.
And so
ebinso to aso. But all the same no eja buroni bidin o se ye dan nyame. Who say obia wo de wadan no.
Yeah.
Obia wo de waginidi. Obia wo de wade ne ho to no so. Ene ade enti no obia mamre de untumi nka ho asem.
Yeah.
And say obi amamre.
Yeah.
But still no ye dan augmenting so osoro.
Mikojo papa
we ye can say ayi fa hodie ya ye independent.
Yeah.
Media me dream on me say Ghana emfaso amaso amayo.
Papa ojensa.
Oh, na 68 years independent pa me papa. So officer abrofu in egusu di eso a. Ankase ke yakọ beye mako beye 10 abro said ye say 68 years no metumi akase say Ghana ye nipa anka wa mobra.
Sentin and Chroma called independence no Osanso can say the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked to the total liberation of Africa.
I say anything. There be no waka obrofo. It I say anything.
Or say independence na Ghana ageno say emfaso emmaso I just say the entire Africa no omo nyina nso age omo fa ahudie because that is the only way African can unite. What I say?
But baby for nso age fa ahudie but yenhwe baby to say yenye independent and yenye ja Korea for. Yenye na 6 March 1957.
And Korea for I think Malaysians. Yenye Malaysia for na.
But me to say yenye ja won Korea for nya na 59.
Okay.
Korea for nya on the 59. And that time I won nya won de no so no according to the yenso yesuya ne kakran na say all ba Ghana ha ebe hu Kwame Nkrumah ne yempanifo nam and won gi yesi kakra and on the Korea but na wudu won kuromu a won tumi ye Hyundai Grace Matis and say Korea kai ni ade na yen ye kuromu wa pa no asama of kumchacha maybe so apart from your papa Munyanfo Apostle Kwadwosafo ni nimu de ni ni nyanse Nyankopon de ache no sabe manisi sumuna so yentumi anso papa yi mu ampia papa ya amana nkodu ba bi yesese okodu sabe
right
Korea for ekon wani mu ja echen Ghana for eti same kase me kase 68 years no emfa so dia yenya afiri mo no enye kese emfasodi a yenya afiri mo no amwayen because ye kuro we mo no I say oncheni ne doso.
Okay.
Eti no sabe o ya chichiri ye kuro yi a anka 68 years independent no kapani bia ni Ghana na mo be yale a ko be ka so ko UK me kwa kwaje ayalesa.
Yeah.
Me ko Holland me kwaje ayalesa.
Yeah.
Me ko America me kwaje ayalesa.
Yeah.
Edumo me ko Amsterdam on the biggest hospital bi o friend no AMC. Udu AMC one na uwura hospital wa. Senti ebefuru one ma ebeba no. E ma we yade ne tumi ko. But ye kuromu wa kokolebu ko 37 ko police hospital. Uwura wa senti ebeba ebebo afa wo hwene mo no. O yade ne dobo. O yade ne dobo. Eti ye leaders no yan kase onwo di yabro. Ye leaders na ntoto niam yie. Even UK me wura hospital bi o baby afra wo Croydon on the biggest hospital back we friend in Mayday Hospital. Ugura wo no na hwe environment. Now just said here what here na. Wo yade na wo yade kwara ekọ. Ba ye kuromu a opemfo pa wonyem obekọ na odafom.
Yeah.
Obi anya ye kan say pneumonia obekọ na sign that cement so. It media me also kumchacha me opinion say independent 68 years pa yenya no emfasode a ebe mu no amowayen ena emfasode na ebe mu no ewayenfa
yeah
oye Ghana ye nipa ka wa mobra ka wa ntoto niam yie oh na minim say bibifo no ne Africa no sampacho wadawroma wakọ South Africa da
yeah
udu South Africa pa
South Africa there yeah udu as abrochena na wo no
ewo kora mimi ko South Africa me hu say ewo nmonyam ne kora na ewo soro chi UK
yeah
because oko UK on kwan ayemfiemfia
omo na no so nhye da nye fesa
omo dan ayen keten
yeah
any ade but udu South Africa pa na hwe said ye kuro ne tie ne ade oh but onya won fa ahudie sese wa abrofo ni na hwe
yeah
e control bibia ensi kuro no kohwe anumunyam ewom
nti papa ususu se enka Kwame Nkrumah Gyegye saka abrofo na ndi yeso a enka ye hu beba ni onyam sen se ne ti sei
ankeye 2 billion times pa
papa but don't you also think say na Kwame Nkrumah wo ni so ade hu ba eni so ade hu no na ono ankasa ne nkofo antimi ammoa no amasa eni so ade hu na ambem. What do you think? Because once upon a time in one of his talk no osesanka Ghana 4% nka ye bie pipe krampo na ebeba milk amaye ya nka ono Nkrumah nka obetimi aye na say owo ni so ade hu bi ana ade hu say
eni so ade hu no ni de obetumi anya but yen ya bibifo ankasa wo de ade hye bibini nsa sa won hwe so a
yeah
na ehun nsem ka doso eye problem I say ye okromu ade bi aye ka aban adwuma de ye mfensoa aban adwuma de ye nya ni se individual bi e company na obroni ana individual bi ni company na wo de aban de ye company individual de ye no etumi peja obroni bi a e peja aban de ye obekọ bank pa akora na ukoiska na obi to wonom na wo ye call obekọ hospital nurse ni to na omiyemi ni phone sa nyama we nyina I think say watena burochile so many years unkwa burochile wonti bibini me ade ba ko so kum chiacha man say wo de ade ye je bibini se bibini hwe so mame a eye problem even South Africa kora American ya won wanya fa wodi a won de abrofo ni control ni ama bi a bibifo na nya won fa wodi no ebre bi ye kọ ye do on airport wonom Ghana ni ba ko ne ne ko na wanya problem bi kakara
yeah
ena migration no wonom no yes utumu se na bibi na ope
yeah
ena Ghana ni $100 no de share ne passport ena o de ma migration no kwan of fast so de share se o camera si bobo ho bebro kwan of fast so de share de na si yi scan utumu se Judas kora ema Judas kora ma bibi ni o but on kwa brochile nko te se JFK airport Heathrow airport any brochile na buroni pa wase wo ye buroni na o passport ni wo biem na udi bibi asem na buroni yi e wo kura ka obeko prison ana me boa
o meditate
thank you but who say before na kasa ya dwen no ya udi bibi je bibi ni se hweso a
nti papa Philip said that could be the reason.
Yes.
When him said that's the reason, okay. I'm back with you, so.
You're independent, you're
meaningless, man.
Yeah, idea say, Kia freedom.
Yeah.
I'm Wayan and Koye.
Okay, Mate. Mikojo, do you think that could be the reason why? Because right after the independence celebration or Jubilee House, I mean, social media, some of the netizens kept saying, they miss those days, the days of Rawlings, the days of John Ejekum Kufuor, where students from all over the country, we parade on the Independence Square. The entire day we celebrate. Yeah, marching, some sort of unism among, Ghana. Like we feel the unity. But almost say they weren't happy about this celebration. Could it be, say, some of these reasons are Papa Amano, and Abayan so and I say, yeah, Papa John Dramani Mahama, so I who say, what are we celebrating in the first place? Yeah, share Ghana 68 years here. President Sababe Didi so and then potting a year celebrity. Could that be the reason why John Romani Mama say, "Yeah, yemfa way, yemfa day, yemfa prapra a form." Now, as time goes on, no, yemfa what we will be able to achieve as a nation. Then say you achieve BB and you celebrity. Then finally, no, yeah, subsequent Independence Day, no, now you tell me as celebrity how we deserve to celebrate it.
Okay, I think that clearly, Oman Penin, clear to all of us. Sa celebration now, yeah, celebrities is here, I know with that minimum attention to it, you know, was the fact that you nisika. Sebi, Osan call further to even tell us a sika ya say previously, and a car bono, or no buy, no, and it may be a honoma as a sea trasso. Na yes, say a huye, yes, say a huye, dear. Sebi, Kessie be a pesi bia and able to me, I am. So then, on my specific reason why we cannot do such a thing. Beyond that, you know, Osan Katre say, Sa celebration, we can still do it in a small way to really align and focus on the main thing na sebi eye fahudi na yenyano. And the 68 years a yedino. Yen fan drain ne yen share kwan ye befa so ebe to me aboa eye my Ghana. So for me, say no see here no was okay. It's just like saying say ene oba dini birthday. Just like my son's birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday to him.
Na obeka say be a mentor a bicycle and I be mao. And then me nya say sika nento mao, but I can do something for you to really appreciate. Say enedie sika ni bi ni ho a me de beto bicycle na mao. Nenso no metumi do akwatena restaurant kakra na we do pizza, no one no more Fanta, no one you okay. Na you deliberate on the importance of that particular day. And you know, and one omanpenyi eye no. But I think that by and large, Ghana has really done well with the 68 years. Ya ba in paying for and all those things. And I think that beyond that, you know, we have seen the political stability since Nkrumah's time up until now. Sebi, Meno can say people who had their own from 1960. Most of the African countries had their own 1960. Most of them are still dealing with certain coup d'etats and certain instability. But 68 years of this country, we are still enjoying that political stability. Every 4 years, we have our elections. You have pockets of things that will happen. But I know at the end of the day, you know, we still enjoy that political stability that we want to enjoy. For me, it is better because say obi because obi sorry na so obi to me curfew be enim obi to me akọ wadwuma so obi to me atena bonten to 12 to 1 to 2 na wako fie na se bibia ensi dia na se curfew bi amba yembe to aban bia dia. Even if when pressure womb economically, pressure womb politically, pressure womb social wise, pressure womb emma amount for who cry no obi emfetuo enkutu obi. And it is 68 years me to me at jina menan so etumi ehun se me see so be see nemre ame no ka say me hu ku me beti ku but me hu ku dia. I think that 68 years ya boy adwuma e wo kronim se yetumi celebrating
ekom ne awon chele chi yetu.
But the one
who mo we ekom aku awon chele ku
ekom ne awon chele de ubenya esane say in the economic scale no ye na ye nya peda ebi ye hiafo ebi ye sikafo ebi bro sikaso oko US a ebi da eye bridge ase ebi da eye baby bebre into no obviously no ubenya sanema ni na e was acronym na no nkyere say on the last scale no sebi ye nyina sa na ye nyina yete into no for me I think that 68 years ya bibi into around this time I say you be celebrate the SSC celebrate na ye hu that large scale say ye Black Star Square ye de ye ne de. I think for me a new modernization that we need to start thinking about. Say enye sika say ye no aye de be yes ade no ene be me hu sese bio ye gye ni ana ye de ni de se ni de fata na mom no ye be reflect na yakoye nim na ye de ye ho atoto amamman e ben yen ene de oma ye ene de ye ntumi nyeye wona me choro etisi etumi hu sa de ne de a I think say be boy ye pa den time make us yakoye nim no so say Mitie eye papa na obo any video no from Nogokpo, right? Yeah. From the Volta region. It tells me something. What it tells me is that Ghana Krona Kasano, we are lacking that focus. Na sese edi nim ni hu de sese ye no. And any culture. Yeah. That is the more reason why I keep saying say the NDC Omo manifesto no de buy and when you watch the creative art, tourism, and the culture, the omo de buy na, they say they want something that they call the CAT approach, CAT. CAT ni a cultural, art, and tourism. What it tells you is that they believe say amamre edikan ana amamre eshe eye omaino edikan a eboa ema niema etumi konanim. Then I asked myself, once upon a time, we had somebody, a friend of Chairman Rollins. Not the chairman, not your president. I'm talking about PNDC. PNDC, yeah. It is that same PNDC that recognized the fact that we need to have something we call the National Commission on Culture. Yeah. And it was brought out of the PNDC law. Yes. That gave us that act of having the National Commission on Culture. What is the brain behind why Chairman Rollins then decided to do that? Because no onim say amamre ehu hia ewo manim betumi aboa ama oman no akonanim because amamre identify sebi oman a obitim eno ti na sebi se wokọ Japan, wokọ China, wokọ India, wokọ Malaysia, wokọ all those places are eniema sebi Udibedi can identify a chrono, a culture. Yes. Before any other thing comes. Yeah. And intino, and then maybe woman and sisa. Yeah. Omonta rishim and sisa. Omodiani die and sisa. Yeah. Omwasa and sisa. That is why yeti hanome to make a chair say you will be a friend of Calypso. Where is it coming from? From the Mexicans and all those places. And you know, there are certain cultures that people are keeping that is identifying their country. Yeah. So, me say Omanpenyi and Chairman Rollins then, or late Chairman Rollins decided to bring National Commission on Culture. Then I was happy to understand that culture edimu. Yes. That was when we had people like Ben Abdallah, Omombi Commission on Culture. So, Professor George Hagan, National Commission on Culture to really expand how we can maintain culture. In Ghana Mantia I was even expecting say I will see National Commission on Culture now leading the game. Yes. Obronebeka and literature they will say that they are vanguard. Yeah. For them to now celebrate it the way Sebi or Manpenyi Dada Rollins Eka say yeah. But it is now Ghana Tourism Authority rather leading the agenda when National Commission on Culture is supposed to be doing what GTA is doing. Yeah. It's a hamikakra on that score. But I think that again, ubo the word Nogopono, imagine how many people who have gone on the internet as we speak. To check it out. To check it out. They should. Check it on show on Facebook, internet. No, iPhone 16 Pro Max neto ha. Jatu baby no kofie. Obian how? Nyanya say obekwa ahemfo ne fie. Because nipa obehu no obefa. Thank you. No dey akwa ahemfie. Thank you. No so me hu wo ma me we store ano. Ana say bia ma me we na de ma me nti ye beja to ha. Na ya soma nkofo no mobo konkonko no. Aha, to roam the town and announce say Obi phone, yankasa ayira. Obi akwakodi wo ebi achoba ha. Ena ni refi ni phone ho. Enti no say wa Brian fie
Nebra beji.
Thank you.
Phone. And I say nya won so dia untimi nko kwotwa ntro say ye wo dia aye de bema.
Aha.
Nti na ho ne fra no gokpo eno gekpo betina ho din.
Okay.
Na je say ye nyina.
Mona, that is culture.
Wait meja wo phone ato junction so akwa.
That is culture. So want to make sure no, that is culture. Again, it tells you say the value that we place on culture.
Yes.
Is there. The only problem African countries are having now is the modernization of Africa.
Okay.
The westernization impact that is giving the African continent is eroding, and I say a paper the values that we have. African memo.
Wow.
And then
right.
Because the pressure that is coming from the westernization to the extent that, can you imagine, say, cultural policy krom hanom ya mamre policy kwan befa so a ye betimi aboa ama ye amamre ene niema esese ye yes anema we nyina na etime tumpon no ye twen ne agisike fi obroni ho ansa ye de aye yankasa ye cultural policy krom hanom. Do you know the effect? The effect is that the importation of culture is going to affect you to the extent that now culture is the nuclear weapon coming from the westernization countries, to the extent that, again, today, we have what we call all the cultural imposition through creatives. So today, we are happy to hear Indians speaking Twi. We are fine on our television stations. I'm going to take you over.
Such Chinese worker to my channel.
Let us say, I'm to AF, na ye keka. Na ye show ewo ye fese obroni e katwi ye fese se bi me meka brofo na meti na wasre me na mo me katwi na se metin dia onsre me. That is westernization weapon that is killing the continent.
Right.
But beyond that, I think that say ye twaso eye de ye ya ebeboa ama manfo ate eye senia nema esi koso wa ha no. I wish that beyond the controversies that even arose from Nogopo with Papa Osofo Ajenasare, Ekoba back and forth in Yinano, it has really promoted that particular place. And can some take advantage. As some may who say, because two things. The party Obiyam Sheno, Obiso Peso Koshe. How a whole city.
Yes,
but once
it's a nice place, a beautiful place.
Yeah, but storytelling also gives a different
It is a dangerous
version.
place. We have to let them know. Say, we don't entertain liars.
Until then, the say if you put say sorry po.
Oh, sorry,
baby, I'm sorry. I'm on for
you. Presby, Roman,
yes.
Pentecost.
Sorry,
Presby, Roman. Hey,
Obeso just said it. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, a Roman for the more. For me, Obinima sorry. Obinima try nonsense. Obinima sorry. And it's a charismatic churches now. That be Obinima me born the because no.
Be a branch or why by force.
Number one, and by force.
We can't force him.
Number two,
David Mebo or Che Accra, Ediama Irade.
Maninchi Accra, we Maninchi Accra, ne wa Accra.
It's a process.
One of the westernizations war any religion.
Exactly.
The religion.
Exactly.
Yes.
Say the tradition and every single thing. To the extent that Akwa Maye who say even the Christians.
Mikojo, min chawano. Asama ukanye CCA. Ama something happened to me.
Okay.
And a mammy tradition edi.
Okay.
Because ya broaching kola yen just nema nindi. Me kind the year 2018 and one of 16 or 18.
Okay.
And I think he said Boku had this fracas. And
yes.
Me gather me now for ye promote peace, like a peace be NGO
group.
Any age about Ghana, you see a peace concert or Tamale. Now let me tell you what happened. You rock Ronimono. Say ja me all this tradition and all that. Yanko hene no yanye bibia and one say there because yeah government no am a venue near the we were representing United Nations. You know yeah any guna for na call Ghana United Nations Association Ghana branch no and ye choir ye show musicians ni nyina yesesa omo kwame Eugene Kidimo omo nyina to tamale ahemfo no any traditionalists no omo anka hwe omo mbisa hwe yakoye interviews ni e bibia ewie mikoyo on the day na ye be show no ewo omo stadium no when we stadium pe a nsuo to wo hoda upie esi stadium no outside the stadium nsuo nto ekuro no mu nsuo nto ho but baby na ye ewe no nsuo to ye ma ye niema ni nyina say ye omuma ye plant nsuo no to stadium ho na as a lightning be na te plant no we no just say we couldn't have the show na echire and I'm afraid those times no honorable na or te no so me buy me ko chief no wana nam so there be obi anka there was you can untimi mba obi fie embe ye party wo obi fie wo mra unko bisa permission emfree nipa no we yesa na abosum ni nyina bubefu na wo kra wa lucky so wo rekro ni mo no wakoma mu fa omo nim se wo be promote peace intina obanka wo mbabo wato atwe ni ba bi kra e kire ye dane ye ho ekọ ohene ni fie ye nyina ye kọ no mma ye deda afom ntene ne wo hye Gucci ayi shirt kura na wo de beda fom wo hini nanim no hini ne be ma ye bibi ne nyina ye we ye say ye besin o say ye whatever it is so omoma ye nsuo be num ye na de ansa na hini ne kire tradition ne say wura ye krom hanom a first place a wo beba ye me nchen wo ba na me no maybe some permission from your gods no because to them you are a stranger. Nti ye bisa permission wo mo nchen se nkofo e de omo adwemu kan no mo de aba ye kuro ni so nti mommoa omo na de omo pese omo ye no omo ye na me se me yes ro ye nim bibia sa e no so yo nti omo ni gods ne be kasa omo ne omo kasa we no omo se da bi e wo mu omo age atom se ya ba be patcho but omo ma ye nye show bia omo fie ne ye nko back yesan ye chi e ba Accra without doing the show. Now, this is the very interesting part. Youth leader no wo no. I think say 2 weeks I free hono and China say yare osinity no free mu. They no DH how they call interviews no all the radio stations say what tamale hono ono so niti no free mu. Omo ma yeti ase say abosom na omo asase no so no say omo nkomo ye fie nipa no. Omo na kase so omo kire ye tradition no. Na so mo no mo ye fie nipa mo ntimi ankere o mo se ye ko ohene fie e ko sre permission wo ho ma ohene ni gu nsa frɛ yen se ye mbeboa o mo enye o mo show no mo pese o mo ye na ende ye de mo be den e be appease ye ho
tom do mo da ase.
Wow, that is what happened.
Wow.
Since then mikojo and I'm GD say like tradition must be revered.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
Exactly.
I'm telling you because throughout my stay in Tamale no, me ti have pie me sa e dro bi ani wa me no ya me ti ni call ye. But me ti na plane mu a me be do Accra Kotoka a me see ye pe na me ti ni jaye.
Exactly. I mean, we need to respect these things. So
the gods attacked us until we left.
They are there. I mean, obia ne dia.
But wa mamre ne wo sebi o fa che me abosomosomo.
Dabi. And American, you see, westernization has
difference.
Westernization, I say no.
There be
your
amamre. And your war abosomosom.
That be
no because you
prophet. Also, all kind of crying. Do baby, Christianity crying. Or mamre.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
And I make
because who are so for crying out.
What I say, I can't be a
card and
some.
I can't be a cream more to post in a boss.
And no nyabo some
organization I say.
Ya wa mamre.
Debi, me say I can't be honum cream more do. I see a boss some send ya ya so so kwa ibi do boss so.
And I me say
modernization I say.
Amamre wo ho. mikuro mama amamrenie mikuro mu amamrenie ene ye wo sabio fa chame dua yesi we me kotono waye minyankopon.
Okay, I think I get where he's coming from.
Waye minyankopon.
Because you can't some so say
mene obi ko me say me nua ba ko ye ko fie e wo central.
Okay.
Ne ye ko ye no omude hene.
Okay.
Omude hene. Enti ne edumbre bia ye beye amamre ne amane e wo fie ho.
Yeah.
Oye Kristoni.
Yeah.
Oko asori a mfa so oye elder.
Yeah.
E wo asori ni mu. Ne maamem na de nya me Kristoni.
Yeah.
But edu se ye amamre na.
Yeah.
Ye nyina ye gina hobby. Because near oba be ya amamre se confo whatever or no oba be ye amamre no
No ko.
no eden no oko.
Yeah.
And oba be ya amamre no senia so for kanu. But obi o ha ka se me ko jo obetimi afa mpoboa we.
Yeah.
No de ato ho. Onya ko be bi mpoboa no de awesome odini gidie
Akowura.
Saso na also wo gidie se onyankopon bi wo ho a wo so bompa ye kire no a enye ade we
Yeah.
bompa ye kire no a ekoyie wo dem dey tell me kasa ye kro ya no mo ka kire o Bible ne mu se Erade say don't make any image. I don't represent any image.
Exactly.
And so you come sorry them one. You were image be bohono mo yes in training.
Exactly.
You catch us or a Mary or a Jesus and I'm a boy. So maybe
because you put on him. But I think that who make a good point.
Modernization with our brains, you know, from the westernized, you know. Because Obiaya need the area. I say Tredi Ampon. No mo say den. Tredi Ampon.
And asase ya.
So bompaya we say
Enyankopon. So yes there. Me atok bio. But me mama.
And I'm a even traditional person believes say you will Nyankopon.
Oh yeah no, yeah no, yeah it is a weekend.
But
and then a special edition of Biribi history is at play. After the 68 years of Ghana's independence, senior Aquako do wow wo share yen sisi wo Facebook no so wadwen kire ne sen chiro ni nyina wo comment section no na meba be kan ni nyina meba sisi ya ebusia na meka o se Biribi Gyegye na o hwe atwa broni papa bi Mona Gucci na ende me moderate edwumadie nanso enne no me din no eye Mamaga Sefako the fifth Mamaga Sefako the fifth and I hope ajovi so ka ho because why not Monday borns there oh jai ebusia omai na o ka bibi timpesa me take wo de ansa na yura your next topic name na very imperative say sa point no we make ansa na
me da say
matemedo
so for can be 68 years down the lane.
Yeah.
My yanko echire kakra.
Right.
67 years down the lane. Then me sounded a bit way kakra.
Yeah.
Once a Ghana de be a castle ye ko ye nim. Yes, asumdwe ne ye wa asumdwe. Na mom 68 years down the lane Ghana se me kan wo yempeni for no omo ya abro omo ya abro e na omo ya akronfo.
You know, in effect, you know, you are trying to say, but for our leaders, no, in Ghana, so be calling him say Korea and Malaysia for no so
no. Germany,
yeah,
yes, specifically Germany says
yeah.
One robot I wo wiase no.
Yeah.
One who say mastermind of robot no or Ghanaian.
Is it?
Nebra, ewo eye soje ni penny ewo Ghana.
Right.
Robot. Enti ono na ba Ghana krapo na say ye gina no so ontimi bedi 1 week po Ghana.
Because omo pentema manako.
Ye hia no de nako.
Yeah.
Oko we ma Ghana fo no ewo adwene ni nyansa no.
Yes.
Bampinifo a ye nyina no eye abro.
Right.
To extend say me say me do ko back no. Ye 67 years before be 68 years. Now oko defense ministry. Oko defense ministry. A whole printer. It me say or whole ministry no.
Are you kidding?
Na kwabrani soje ni etimi koto copier printer ebesi ho o printer no aju sika no omo etua. Is it sensible?
Our defense ministry ho?
Yes, of course.
Is it something
that time na need to na no ye minister na ye won chief director or what were they doing? You see,
as at Ghana 67
na Ghana Publishing Company.
Masa ina me ka cho so e ya bro beye. Oh, abrobe ye eno nene into 67 angasa no me hu so fa so Ghana yembra afi ye ba 68 years. 68 says ye too far at the Colomé. Neighboring country sorry I see Togo for the omo enim bie ye. Say ye ne bie si omo. But omo eni bie in terms of developing their road.
Yeah, omo roads need their second to none.
Yeah, no, bro. Seriously, from head to toe, me nka say sebe, me go can sebe my mistake.
Yeah.
O filome, o traboda no, now o kwa to omo port ni po. Look at the road, unhu ahwea.
And the fact that they even have free port.
Unhu ahwea wo kwan no ho no. Kan tem say wa ko hu paper. And the papers in between roads say a 3 then omo service lane back.
Okay.
In between sa we ni nyina no unhu ahwea po we no ho kom say ko hu paper. At the pavement so
which is neat.
Very. But yen be or them chrono. Yen penny for no go no. When be a walk chrono. Yen creti, yen loot, yen share. That is the mindset of the leaders that we have here.
Which means they don't have the well-being of the citizens at heart.
Yes, into no 68 years down the lane. Next of all, so where they're gonna yes. Or mine then yenya. Obi be catch say yet is
So accommodate.
Yeah, it is castle. Into that day now buy no. They be a make say. Offer east na say gold wo.
Yeah.
Into bit to me abese sign nioma. Embra unya overwhelming majority. Now yen share constitution say okay this time gold ni nyina no. Yen hot na buy no timi don sa because una o control.
Yeah.
Okay, can't anyway say new month mo ba be to gold in there this time no. Say na be new month to gold no. Ye pe akwan. Ye pe dual carriage e bia from Kumase to Accra. Engineers are better now. You be kase. Kana you be no? You the gold to Yaoka. Enti kem pacho better go say the kwakwa good for oil. Adwene ni nye juma tina so no.
Me wo call about line so ma me. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Medo udini be bia free.
Pacho friend Alfred, you free aboso kai.
Yo,
you say me kan kakra because me papa.
Oh, fine, we mogan.
You have no opportunity. You say she Ghana no wo there. Wo plan wo man July so I me city ma.
Okay.
No ya here. Say so over.
Okay.
Because ko kuma inda kumushi midi kwati TV no ni kuma see. Kuma tano 15 years to alo 20 years America punye ka ya compare Ghana.
Wow.
She onupa ni wo yo fe July so waji ku ye.
Okay.
Amena no ani Ghana epeshi wo no fe no efe basa.
Okay.
No ni tani yo limo.
Yo oradon nyuma job.
Enti menu aba.
Enti na ne ka na ne yemfa nko straight to yemfa right your second topic ni mo breko. Na your outgoing NFA president Juliet Asante. Juliet you be a mini ye pa ba no media edwuma na kan be se ekosa yemi onimejuma no ho pa. But until the recent appointment of Kafri Dankuno, now I never knew say ono nana or handles our position or yeah. Or the complaints be about beto based on boy you can semi or kind of or my can it may say Derek Ubem or say in a whole year no during her time in the office no in a whole year no $100 I began $100 gone then she referred it to then which was 1,000 cedis and I had more not only office they were operating from her home a whole NFA Muni office like adwenkyerɛ bi a ɔde bɛba no asɛ obuo bi ni ade ne ho asɛ sa particular way no but say si akwakoyɛ sɛ ɔman ana aban foforo aba anka this is the time anka ɔno so kɛ yɛbɛ Kenya no sɛ bia yɛde sika ba behyem ne ewuhia no yɛde ba behyem ama wo sɛ ne bɛ ya wo nso betimi ayɛ adwuma no ɔmo yi ne mom afiri hɔ ɔsɛ ade bi a ne ya but ansana di ubebo no mamene kola no enkasa na fi. Hello, good evening.
Mama Mado, what you say?
Pacho nyame adom me ho ye na wo so
me so no ye fa me kwa me. Ezekiel.
Me pacho you nana.
Me play abekuma.
Me pacho you nana pacho kire wadwe.
Me ma je say empanifo na wo Ghana ha no mo ko le gomba na o man ne bota.
Oh.
Me say
yeah.
Me papa wo koku wo kura se.
Okay.
Papa wo ko le gomba.
Yeah.
There's a biti koko no a ni chemu miensa. Me papa yi no. Afa na ka so ni dia ba ko.
Okay.
Na wo gold wo krum o yi wo krum. No buru ni be butu. Me wo ko legu wo ko degree. Me the whole state here is 15% ya. Sabi no so wo ala. But the impeniform ya bro ya comfort the best. And this is the so e my no. And you know big deal musica. And you bet you know, I do not get that after 7 to be this one.
Yeah.
So, the best person is to I could say, okay, got us to 20. That's how a few minutes younger you do. I could tell you between that game. Then you did this year. What for them, Japanese? Such is coming from this letter with the and I'm going to make a for mine and that way of the you don't know free features for you and you're not going to the bubble. You do the very abroad. You can find me. I'm going to pull the bomb on a book. Look at that and drop from up.
Medasi minua. Medasi bebre. Di yanko.
I think Yemo Juliet Asante Abaso.
Yeah.
So what to me I held NFA from 2018 to date. And as a change of government about affecting them.
Yeah.
But on a more serious note, when the comments now make now and the remarks now make now, so it's just trying to paint a certain picture which I don't, as a creative personality, no, I mean, NFA no don't agree with her. Because one, being at that position for 7 good years, now can me say a year and your mom $100, which is 1,000 Ghana cedis. Then how were you able to organize African Cinema Summit 2013, if I'm right?
She mentioned that it was her pocket Efrini bottom. Again, recently, from 10th October, 7th October to 10th October, Osan organized African Film Summit. Yeah.
Idris Elba and a headliner here. Let me ask you this question. To get a venue, moving Peak Ambassador Hotel, to get a venue for 3 days event, it's not an easy.
Juliet is a Harvard student. I mean,
fine. You are a Harvard student.
My memo on the bio kakransa. So you should know. No. Investors
the position you are occupying, is one of the vibrant agencies under the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Art, Creative Arts.
Okay.
So that not belongs to you. It's not your property.
Yeah.
It's a national asset. Under the ministry, into so baby Biana, you need to consult the people. Even with them, they had a board, which David Donto was the board chairman. Beside how many times I will take a decision or consult the board chairman, which is David Donto. African Film Summit, Onua everything on her own.
That is because there was no government funding.
There was no government funding. The agency does not belong to you. It's not your property.
But she didn't say it was hers.
If it wasn't yours, then why don't you consult the people to get the funding? So why did she get the funding to fund for the 3-day summit?
According to her, people don't say funding, they don't have money.
Meaning you are running a state agency on your own, which is not supposed to be like that. It's not a council. It's an agency. The moment it becomes an agency, it does not belong to an individual.
Okay.
It's being run by a general secretary and a board of directors.
Okay.
So whatever decision you take, you need to go with the board of directors.
Okay.
With David Donto was the board chairman. Ask David Donto, so how many times Anoni Juliet Asante, a yes-sided mind, say we are taking this decision, and now board members Nibi say I'm taking this decision. Anytime she does everything monopolistic way, send your no person ultimately surviving home. And that's not the way we are supposed to go. Okay? There are so many of the board chair. Akofa Jenny is one of the board chairperson.
Okay.
Oh, friend is Siana. So we'll tell you a very bitter story of what was going on. Oh, NFA.
Okay.
Which we need to take a critical look at. That's what I'm saying. Say, if this government or the NDC government really mean business, they should know how to position anybody on the nekohono. Because so called now monopoly style of leadership, that is what is going to affect the National Film Authority.
Okay.
And then no can say Ghana film industry is dead and gone. Yeah. And we need to revive it. How are we going to revive it?
Yeah.
That is what we need to sit down into Omoma Basisiano, Kafi, and your friend James Gardner. Sana someone say right now. Normal says how to revive the movie industry because near Julieta Asante here I need the Onua be good the film industry.
And you think that her effort is not?
No, her effort is effortless.
And then so why wouldn't you appreciate even the fact that
no, only in the bottom scale. Only in the bottom scale. We need to call her for accountability.
That's it.
Yeah, we need to call her because to host Idris Elba 3 days in Ghana, to rent Moving Pick Ambassador Hotel 3 days in
shareholders.
The position you are occupying is a state agency. It does not belong to you. Okay. So you need to be called for accountability.
Simple. Okay.
Then we the lady did so much or so well to project the film industry through her own pocket or her own wallet.
Okay.
Therefore, she needs to be paid. But now
they call social media.
Now they call social media. Whom are you dealing with?
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you this question. Bisa time wa omusia
because I can't
2 seconds.
I can't 5 minutes.
2 seconds. Bisa time wa Ejapamesa, a former minister for tourism, creative arts and culture, of free omu ewan office. Bisa ne kosi wo.
We'll find out.
Yeah, because edu on to the extent said the minister Ejapamesa or Remia, he got angry to the extent say or catching someone sorry in office nonko.
Right.
Because she don't respect. And if you are an agency under a ministry, then you don't respect your minister. What habit are you portraying?
It will be difficult to have access
to. Because the film industry is not your own, it's not your property.
Yeah.
It's an agency. So you need to work according to the laws, the acts.
Okay.
And that is what Juliet Asante to do.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, $1,000 need the offer to baby. No my account or coin for so a Ghana African Film Summit twice, on my who scale come say your mind now car. You bet trying to cut so no answer now about car. A bet coin, a bet fast, but your candidate 1 minute.
So, but you say, oh, Sicasania Ghana city. Na o be $10,000 da ha obega se o de kwakwa ya adoye o kwakofo bi na o ba be yes summit bi a obi meta no metie no nko wonim say board wo ho on consult obi a you see sometimes before mbe can say me no Bejimi brain etwemu. Then nobody can be no be a hello. Oh yes. No. This time no. Adebia be from day one. And I'm be to be no. And go for share. Unse and tisa so be a name say oko minister office no. Bibi sako see my name near be me. Eka. What I say? Into team mama general say. You see. Adian me hu say wo home. Ahyese ne ya point om no mo fu so manya on the silver platter. On betimi aye bibi o mo pe because nanado no din wo ho and then Baumia is coming, breaking the 8. Yeah. So I no and yoma yen ye bibi sene be a yanko fa samba. Omo ya ne say jirim nti e betom by surprise. And such person no na mo gyina na mo ye John Dumelo. Mo tizi no mo ye we. Ye do koto ho no. Hwe nia wo kokko ye no be ka je say 1,000 then Ghana cedi. Or 1,000. No, you see enye nti mpacho. Oh, guest no kwa fie boy moving pick a day e ya he. A day,
something is a big liar.
No. Mama for Sadia Emba because Emboa. Oh, almost chantro 9 times. I say, Tina soon won't say, and your way are Nipediano. Oh, bread rough.
May I say, Mikojo?
Yeah.
1 minute or no?
Okay. 1 minute into Mebono. I think that Juliet Asante, whether more fine charming, but she's pathetic. I feel sorry for her. She's engaging in something that she's...
You think she's seeking public empathy?
Thank you. That was what I was going to say.
Okay.
And I said she's seeking for some sympathy from us that she doesn't need. Obia na WOHO nom na ofre on CEO, ofre on a chief executive officer. I am manager, so we executive secretary. It is our friend who see you are. What it means is that ye name be our person or say ye CEO, but I'm running Tresa, and running so we executive secretary. Executive secretary, you know, board and a chairman and the main engine of the agency.
Oh, okay.
Uno unye eye penini awoda no sa. Board ne take decisions say BBA. Making kind idea no. Basically what he was trying to say was that board na mboano. Na se board na mwawa edien na wodo koto board ni ma omanye. The indiscipline, the neglect would ma board no e wo neme bia na wo ye no e na ma ekowie bibia wo wie ye no. Because neme bi wo ho na se wo ya SSS board na wo seek permission
and
approval. Thank you before you take any decision. But onyama decisions I would take and it was vice versa. You were not telling the board the things that you're supposed to do. It is a one country modia. How do you expect the board to progress and help you to achieve the person who achieve? Or no? Any the illegal Jankroma Ekufado and no from who CEOs. CEOs no na ewi and I feel so sad for her and can so ye because again, you were the same person heading the creative arts committee of the manifesto for the NPP. And today you are here saying, say.
So in effect, you know, like, who is she crying to?
Exactly.
Okay.
Who go one kasa wa buying anyone say and answer the say ya man usika. Say 2 years what our salary but we all know how the processes goes because you're foul. So you're executive secretary. You go through a process with Public Workers Commission, with fair wages for them to then allow a public accountant general to even then determine your salaries and every single thing. So you go through stages. It is a one G salary. And let's say, also maybe okoji sika fien bi dia. Na kepesi ebisa say, mimpe kami nyana kebi sana say, sika he enokoji fi Ministry of Finance then when they were in power. Okoji say sika no without the knowledge of the board. Minim sika okoji he should tell everybody how much he took. How much did you put in the summit now, Derek Aircano? When the mouse have permission, as we speak, one hour executive secretary now will share office now should be BSO a year secretariat no went to me and my financial statement. Up until now, no financial statement has been presented to the past board. TSCCA, Kafu Idanku, James Gardner, they don't even know the financial stance of National Film Authority.
Okay.
Where Jaho Abraye nim financial stance e wo honom. How do they progress? It is your TSCCA. Says Sebi soften and NFA year maybe not so cause is here say minimum year maybe now they make 20 million. How would they know? The board didn't even know. The disgrace she is even continuing to give her own party MPP is that when you had issues from Barbara Otinjesi's time as the Minister for Tourism, Art and Culture, your frame meeting, one call a while and a Mac as a frame meeting to address all the governance issues that you were giving the board. The failure of Awal and Marco Krekumante to solve the problem has brought them to this far. So for me, I can mean Onua Matthias, Onua and Kabeka say, Ankonye Din Sebi, on shut up, na chum nako. Because we your banners also a yasantua. Na say your mouth sexual harassment or bar. Sexual because he stated in his Facebook post that he has sexual harassment. Baby, no one. Bema Ben sexual harassment. No, then I'll report here. Thank you. We don't even know.
Because me find out and it say we break me heart. No, me no. Me file for divorce. Papa, dia no 1 minute na fe wo dey happen.
Me das me dia me fe say eja empanifo me ense nyina a kire won adwenti no. Eja mama finsi a enan kasa tam na nhye danso yen enso eja next week ye beto aso ene ade eja independent ya na ewo mu but de me kan ya na eja me di be kan twato a nhye da ankoyi and amaye but nyame etiase nyame bo a wo chena ye be ya sole malam last stop udu malam last stop me kom dan na chi a bosofu kum chacha din obi a ebe kyerɛw fa me number yi na o fa me number na sɛde ya de bia me kan wo ye driver ni na peka na wo ye collect ye papa na sɛbe wo peka ye adwuma eti se uber any boat na wo de ye adwuma bomoden so be frɛ me o kyena be ye 2 o'clock ekwa ti obi a wo ye driver ni utie me na apese onyame fa osofu kum chacha so eboa ema wonsa ekaka na wa fa me number ya me de tudwen 0542 51 another 5128 0542 5151 again 28 and 0244 42 3315 0244 42 3315 ochena nyame boa efri no mi no eko nyina obetumi afre me nyame hirawo na me boss Mr. Julius Debra nso mechia wanwumre chief of staff Mr. Julius Debra wona woyele ahofe ma me Victoria nyankopon enhiramo na ewrade nyokese ma me nyame enhira wontafo no so aba on tafo no
yo for ayonkopon e de yenkwa efri ye bioma next week Saturday ye besan so atena se na ye de enkomodie no ye de atoa so in between time no your sponsors o maso yasne me ye de adwumede ebremo ye darling lemon drink any XYZ red wine omo eno maso yasne ma ye de adwumede ebremo from GMR Industries Ghana Limited and out insecticide spray omonso aso yasne ama ye de adwumede ebremo ohwese ne enne meyi mama Ghana epie pa na utimi hu se ahofe de north south east and west mi hu twa ye ankasa me de aseda kese ema Nana Owi Royals omo wo 27 Kote link ewo teshi na chese eba na chieftaincy traditional wears beads smoke any bibia eba na traditional opese osiesie wo ho omo sanso rente niam me hye nyina omo sanso rente nti wo betimi afra omo ewo 0244 369663 0244 369663 enti Nana Owi Royals and the Queen Madam Nankasa eno baye eno besiesie me so many ye pa se edwumadi ade bia yete Onua TV aye di ye wadofo bebre a dane de nyina omunya akwanya omo be kire ye odo enti Queen Mother of Ada wankasa na oba ende ebesiesie me ho me da ase bebre onyankopon ehira ha Biribi Gyegye something is doing you. Next week Saturday, ye de agro no beba betu fom ama mo boko makramo.
Hey, entafo me bom abasomanti. Obi baka se me na